guys, and welcome to the second episode of Kirby Air Riders Rides of the Week. I have some pretty cool machines to show off this time, so let's go ahead and check them out. So now I'm in the garage. I actually changed it to a different theme to kind of mix things up a little bit. But let's look at the first machine here. And it's a Swerve star based on Conemouth Kirby from Kirby in the Forgotten Land, and this was made by Dorado. It's nice to see some Forgotten Land representation with these custom machines. I wish this game had a little more content related to Forgotten Land, but I feel like there's not much due to the fact that this game started development around the time Forgotten Land released. So I think that's a little understandable there, but it is nice to have a custom machine based on Conemouth Kirby. That is really cool, and I feel like the Swerve star is perfect, since it's kind of like a pyramid shape here. So I think that's really cool. So the next machine here is a paper star based on Hydrapple from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's Indigo Disc DLC, and this looks really nice. I really like how the colors look, and I really like the ways that people have been translating Pokemon designs onto their custom machines. And this was made by Purple Pikmin. It just looks really nice overall. So this next machine is a wheelie bike based on Jibanyan from Yokai Watch, and it was made by FanDamiLau. This one looks really nice, and I definitely think Matthew Gaming would appreciate this one since he likes Yokai Watch. He actually put Jibanyan in my intro, which is really cool. I need to get around to playing the Yokai Watch games at some point. I heard they were pretty good. But yeah, this is a great looking machine. So the next machine here is a Metroid-themed vampire star, and it was made by MH Gaming. This looks really nice. I really like the color scheme here, and how the Metroid was represented in the middle area. It just looks really nice overall, and I also like the space background as well. And it's definitely pretty fitting, since Metroid Prime 4 just released. I'm really enjoying it so far. I know it was a little controversial, but I think it's a great continuation of the series. But yeah, this is a really nice Metroid-themed machine. You can't have a Metroid machine without a Samus machine, and this one was made by E. Jeffers and uses the Hop Star as a base. This one looks really nice, and I really like how it implements different parts of Samus's armor into the machine. Like, it even has the side parts of the Hop Star be her arm/shoulder pads, and it even has the little crystal for her psychic abilities from Metroid Prime 4. This one looks really nice, and is definitely pretty fitting alongside the Metroid machine. So the next machine is a Wagon star based on the PS2, and it's by Sonikkujam. I'm surprised I haven't seen more machines based on consoles, but I like this one. It's very simple, but I feel like it gets the job done, and it represents the PS2 pretty well. It has the gradient kind of going down to the bottom, and the logo as well. It's a pretty simple, yet effective machine. So the next machine here is a paper star based on Starburst, which was one of the sparks from Mario + Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and it was made by SLMU. Sparks of Hope is a very underrated game, and honestly, I feel like it partially kicked off this creative renaissance of the Mario franchise that we've been in for the past few years. And I definitely recommend it for anyone who hasn't played it already. So it's nice to see a little bit of representation from the game in the form of a custom machine. King K. Rool is back in action with this awesome Rex Wheelie made by Gremmy. I really like how it has K. Rool's new emblem from Bonanza, as well as the brooch that holds his cape together. It even has his bloodshot eye as well, and the colors match really well to K. Rool. This just looks really nice. I am so glad that King K. Rool is back. His grand reintroduction in Bonanza was incredible, and it's also great to see that he's on the Nintendo Today app as well in the new Donkey Kong theme. So this is incredible, and a great way to celebrate the Kremling King's return. So this next machine is a Warp Star based on Diskun. It was made by TCDreamer. This one represents a nice little piece of Nintendo history, since Diskun was the mascot of the Famicom Disk System, and has also been referenced in various Nintendo games over the years. And I also like the touch of the little yellow Waddle Dee at the end. So this one is really cool. So the final machine is a Warp Star based on Star Dream from Kirby Planet Robobot, and it was made by Splashy. This one is definitely pretty fitting since Galactic Nova is one of the major parts of Kirby Air Rider's story, and Star Dream is kind of related to Galactic Nova. They're not exactly the same entity, but they're kind of related and they serve a very similar purpose, and they look very similar, so they're pretty much related. But this one is a pretty cool machine and definitely pretty fitting. So anyways, that was the second episode of Rides of the Week. There were a lot of great machines this time around. And as a reminder, if you want a chance for your machine to be featured, fill out the Google form linked in the description, or also submit your machines to the Skya channel on my Discord server. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Blue Sky if you want to. Stay perky!